So apparently my recorder only does about 15 minutes. So this is part two of blog one. What I was saying before is that I'm educated. You know, I've been to college. I've done that. But school's not for everybody. I'm not going to tell you that it is, but I would advise you to get a trade or learn something. Find something that you're good at and do it well. Um, and then I have some tips for you young ladies who are just insistent on being out there. I would rather see you protect yourself if you're gonna be out there having sex and you're gonna be out there with these young men, because if they're sleeping with you, they're probably sleeping with somebody else, and you're sleeping with the people that they're sleeping with, and I really hope that you're not protecting yourselves. And there is nothing wrong with a young lady carrying condoms. Most people would tell you no, don't carry condoms because you are a young woman, but get you some condoms, because I would rather you have them in the heat of the moment than him say I don't have one and then you end up pregnant with a baby that you can't afford to take care of, that your mother don't want to take care of, and that's a responsibility that you don't have the right to put on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So and then that too, get on birth control. There are far too many birth control options out here for all of you young ladies who are out here sleeping with these boys and not protecting yourselves. And know that you are worth more than that. I cannot, I cannot, I cannot say that enough. You are worth more than that. You deserve more than some little boy using your body as a place for him to get off. Your body is not a playground. Your body is the temple of God. And you need to understand that you are made in the image of God. And that what you're doing, you're selling yourself short is what you're doing. You are really selling yourself short. And stop running around calling yourself dime pieces, because men don't carry change. A real man does not want a woman who considers herself a piece of change, honey. Learn how to be a woman of integrity. Learn how to walk with your head held high, and don't let anybody tell you that you are not a daughter of the King, because that's exactly what and who you are. You are a daughter of the Most High God, who created you to be loved, protected, and cared for. He did not create you to be out here laying on your back and laid up with all these little boys who don't care anything about you. A person who loves you is not going to talk you into doing something before you're ready. They will respect the fact that you said, no, I don't want to do this. And they will not press or pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do. People who love you take care of you. They don't use you. They don't throw you away. They are there when you need them. They love you, and they show you that they love you, because as I said before, love is an action word. Love is an action word. I think it was Maya Angelou who said, if a person shows you who they are, believe them. Please believe a person when they show you who they are. They can say all day long, this is who I am, but once their actions start not aligning with what they're saying, then it is time for you to move on, because these are some people that you don't deserve in your life. And there are some people who will come into your life to be tricks, traps, and distractions. They will try to detour you from the destiny that God has created for you. And we have all taken detours. I've taken many myself. But I am at a point in my life where I'm trying to get it back on track, and I'm trying to do what I know is right, because I know that God has called me for a greater purpose. And I really, truly, honestly believe that part of my purpose is to tell my testimony to young women who are walking in the shoes that I walked in, to keep them from making a lot of the same mistakes that I made, because there is no need for us both to make the same mistake. There's no need for us both to have lived through the same pain. There's no need for us both to have gone through the same things and nobody be affected by what we've been through. But that comes from telling people, you know what, I did it, honey. I did it, I did it, I did it. And if I could go back and change it, I would, but I cannot. So I learned a lesson from it. And that's what you have to do. You have to learn a lesson from the things that you've been through, from the mistakes that you've made. Don't keep making the same mistake over and over again. That is the definition of insanity. insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result, because you're not going to get one. You're not going to get one. The only thing that you're going to get is more hurt, more used, more abused, more abandoned, more broken, and it's all stuff that you really don't need to experience. Now, there are some things that will happen that cannot be avoided. Those things we deal with when they come. But as for giving your body to these little boys who don't care anything about you and just allowing yourself to be used, stop it. Stop it. Because you don't have to. It's okay to say no. If you're not ready, tell him that. I'm not ready to do this, and get up. Don't let somebody force you into doing something that you don't want to do. And if they do force you, call the police. Go to the police. Let them know, you know what? This is what happened to me. And I don't appreciate it, and I want you to do something about it. Because even if you start out saying yes and you change your mind and say no, he has no right to continue to violate you in that way. So I hope, I'm going to end this now because I think it's pretty long, but I hope that out of some of the things that I've said, that at least cause you to think about the things that you're doing and causes you to rethink the things that you're doing, because again, you are better than that and you deserve so much more than that, and you can be great. Even though you've made mistakes, there is still greatness in you. So I hope you join me for the next video blog, and I hope you enjoyed this one. You have a good night. Bye.